nothing, I was hungry. Now I got a couple niggas, bitches on me. Fuck nigga, I don't wanna be your homie. I had to make a couple bands by my lonely. I had to make a couple bands by my lonely. I had to make a couple bands by my lonely. I had to make a couple bands by my lonely. Fuck nigga, I don't wanna be your homie. All I wanna do is count commas. I had to make a couple bands for the come up. Got kicked out the house, I had no option. I was going through it with my mama. Jugging and finessing, had to play it wrong. Smoking weed, dodging feds, cause my head hard. When I dropped out, I said fuck all of y'all. Imagine pulling up to your school in the best car. I was born in 94, I got the tattoo. I just took his bitch, that's what that cash do. If you went from broke to rich quick, you would brag too. I'm sorry I finesse you out your money, but I had to. Started out with nothing, I was hungry. Now I got a couple niggas, bitches on me. Fuck nigga, I don't wanna be your homie. I had to make a couple bands by my lonely. I had to make a couple bands by my lonely. Had to make a couple bands by my lonely. I had to make a couple bands by my lonely. Fuck nigga, I don't wanna be your homie. Ha 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 ha. You mad or nah? Fuck nigga, don't want walk. Them things go rah rah rah. These stocks don't get no love. My pockets is on large. I'm swimming in the guap. I got gold all on my watch. My bill costs one of your checks. I'm throwing all this money like bread. I know it make a girl so wet. I know the pussy nigga upset. I'm winning, you lose. That's your fault, should never snooze. You broke, never make no moves. I be making movies, no Tom Cruise. Started out with nothing, I was hungry. Now I got a couple niggas, bitches on me. Fuck nigga, I don't wanna be your homie. I had to make a couple bands by my lonely.
極めのバトルやからあんたらなんかじゃたまらってもかなわんクワバラクワバラクワバラ目にも止まらん速さくたばらんたまらんさから押し通すわがままそこどきには邪魔だ俺はもう一人のあなたサラちゃんガヤちゃんわんさか読みの国バンダラ極途中になんだがよしよしよく待ったらよっしゃ4分4分さだがカメラジャパンから呼ぶ声がしたんならもう一人お疲れ様や入れた入れた入れた入れた入れたいいして入ってた先で君はあなた猫と僕がうまく噛み合ったら痛みが重なったら心から頭みなぎってゆくなんだか背中に今羽が生えたならば暗闇からさらば飛び立ってゆく体心から頭懐かしい暖かさ足元に今花が咲いたならば暗闇からさらば飛び立ってゆく体何度だって生きるお前や君の中またの暗闇耳の中胸の奥にいつ見てるメロディーリズムに今日も才のカバラど真ん中積み上げてくトップトップ鬼とジャンボラードリリカルチェスまさか渡る女花花ぶったすぎシャララ払いたいのならマスターまでのサスタマ誰が開いたかパンドラアートは誰がでもしながら何百年待ったか超久しぶりのシャバだガキや若葉まだこっちくんじゃねえよバカが今確かに目があったなこういうことかシャマラ入れた入れた入れた入れた入れた眠り飽きた先で君が待ってた盾と矛が肩を抱き合ったら怒りが消さったら心から頭みなぎってゆくなんだか背中に今羽が生えたならば暗闇からさらば飛び立ってゆく体心から頭懐かしい暖かさ足元に今花が咲いたならば暗闇からさらば飛び立ってゆく体何度だって生きるお前や君の中またの暗闇耳の中胸の奥にいつ見てるメロディーリズムに
Hello， 现场的球员朋友，大家好，我是应援团长 Matt。现在呢，邀请各位一起来上我们的应援教学课喽。待会跟着我 Vista 还有我们的大元一起来练习我们的应援曲。现在邀请各位一起用掌声欢迎 Vista 以及大元。好，那接下来马上来教各位我们第一首应援曲哦，就是我们的得分曲。相信越来越多球迷已经非常熟悉了。在歌曲当中，要邀请大家一起喊出我们抬杠猎鹰，男人任性。2次之后，借用各位的双手拍拍伞，一起帮我拍4下，接着喊抬杠猎鹰，一共4次。好，那我们直接跟着音乐练习哦 ，DJ。喊出来，抬杠猎鹰，男人任性。抬杠猎鹰，男人任性。来，双手准备，一起拍起来，拍拍拍拍，抬杠猎鹰，双手。抬杠猎鹰，双手一起拍起来，抬杠猎，拍拍拍拍，抬杠猎鹰。好，这首歌就是我们的得分曲。 那接下来呢，交给各位是我们第2首歌《无惧之歌》。待会在歌曲当中邀请大家一起帮我喊出4次的 Let's Go 猎鹰 Let's Go。好，我们一样直接跟着 Winstar 跟着音乐来练习哦。DJ， 来 Let's Go 猎鹰 Let's Go， 喊出来 Let's Go 猎鹰 Let's Go。
这个球场手感火烫，给你飞跃绽放光芒，从不畏惧眼前阻挡。
来，口号准备起来 ，Let's go 猎鹰 ，Let's go， 再一次喊出来 ，Let's go 猎鹰 ，Let's go。来，最后一个猎鹰的手势一起摆在我们胸前。好，那接下来呢，就是我们的鼓励之歌了。歌曲当中，各位听到我们战斗永不停止的时候，一起大声喊出抬杠猎鹰，喊越大声，给我们球员的鼓励就越多哈。一样，我们跟着音乐，跟着 Winstar 来练习 DJ。
越过赤裸的迷雾，团结让梦想再次绽放，不放弃，不放弃。
好，借用你们的双手一起拍起来，拍拍拍拍。
男人心声不回到你心中，显心声你更闪耀，不放弃。
好，双手准备再一次哦。来，双手拍起来。好，来，准备喊出来。抬杠猎鹰，再一次抬杠猎鹰。好，双手最后拍起来，拍拍拍拍。好的，这首就是鼓励之歌，记得球场上听到这首歌的时候，大声喊出抬杠猎鹰，给我们球员最满最大的鼓励。那接下来是我们这一次应援课的最后一首歌曲《胜利之歌》啦。只要在我们主场听到这首歌，就代表我们准备迎接胜利啦。歌曲当中邀请大家一起喊出“胜利就在这一场”，好不好？现在先来帮大家预习了哈。好，一样跟着 Winstar， 跟着音乐 DJ。
球场火焰在燃烧，主场英雄无可挡，你更遥遥在领跑。
好，准备一起吼出来哦！来，再大声一点！准备，胜利就在这一场。好，先帮大家预习我们胜利之歌，待会再拿大家的声音、口的力量，一起拿下我们今天的胜利。再次用掌声谢谢我们的 Winstar， 还有我们的大渊。我们今晚精彩的赛事马上就要开始了，再请各位球员朋友稍待一下哈。来，你手上的拍拍扇可以先帮我折起来哦，先帮我折好来，待会比赛会用到哦。不要忘记我们手上的拍拍扇先折好来哈，待会比赛当中拿出我们的气势，拿出我们的力量，全部灌弄在我们的场上，给我们球员最大的鼓励。我们待会还有我们第2阶段的应援教学哦，刚刚没有跟上的没关系，第2节应援课的时候呢，再帮我们一起站起来，拿出我们的声音，拿出我们的力量，跟着我们的 Winstar 一起来练习。 好，请所有朋友将目光移向我们大荧幕，一同来欣赏我们台钢猎鹰年度形象影片。
部分，今年赛季正式的告一段落了。对，五毛也落下了男儿泪。
为什么低头
我？想这就是所有人成长的养分。
因为真的就差一点点。
所有的球员一定会有所成长。
是不是可以再用力一点，再专注一点，
再快一点，再准一点，
再跳得高一点，再团结一点，再拼命一点。
We give it everything. So what's next?
现场所有支持我们台湾篮球、支持我们台钢猎鹰的同学们，大家好！我是运团长 Matt， 再一次欢迎大家回到我们台南成功大学中正堂，一起来迎接我们鹰仔学院季期末大会考的最终章。今天是我们4天内的第3场比赛，考验的不只是我们的体力，更是我们撑到最后的意志与信念。我相信，越到关键时刻，越是我们男人最强的时候。今天我们的目标只有一个，就是在我们的主场拿下今晚的胜利，为我们这一次的3连战画下完美的 ending。现在气势拿出来，有请各位拿出你手上的应援道具，让我听听我们主场最震撼的应援声。就是这股气势哈，今晚满分的应援就交给各位啦。那接下来呢，我来就为大家介绍我们做客来访的台北富邦勇士球员登录名单。背号0号赖廷恩，背号1号莫巴耶，背号3号林俊佑，背号6号吴永胜，背号8号周冠宇，背号11号洪凯杰，背号14号蔡文成，背号17号辛特尔利，背号23号强纳森。接下来为各位介绍台北富邦勇士先发5人名单。背号4号陈佑伟，背号10号古德温，背号12号林志杰，背号33号戈伦特，背号88号曾祥军。球队总经理叶宗颖，领队许晋哲，总教练吴永仁，助理教练林伟浩、陈立焕、梁兆轩，体能教练郑维轩，防护师林伟章、洪玉明，球队翻译王义忠，训练师莱恩远，给予我们客队不失礼貌的掌声。期待已久、任性太久的男人们，在介绍我们主场球员登场之前，再次将我们的目光移向大荧幕。
Why they be down the boy? Tell them it's part of the plan. I'm just the underdog feeding them slaps. The gains in the palm of my hand. Whoa, they want me to fail. This is personal. They sleeping on me. This is perjury. Nothing nobody is hurting. You better not prep the beat for the surgery. They ain't gotta gas me up. Do it myself. I'm drilling it. How many times did they pass me up? I'm cool. Can't work on my shoes. I'm kicking it. Wanna jump in 'cause they see that it's sparky. Grow from the air. They see wins on the surface. Flaunting my wins. I do it on purpose. Playing with you. Take you class to the circus.
DJ Armstrong。 让我们欢迎 Ghosthawks。 展翅翱翔，撼动浮沉。这里是我们的主场，这里是我们的家。现在，让我们用掌声以及欢呼声欢迎我们的主场球员登场。首先登场的是背号2号，精灵控卫张志豪。接着登场的是背号6号。 蒙古超跑白沙，接下来登场的是背号7号华裔射手崇义人，背号8号英雄狙击手李允杰。 背号10号，钢铁长城，丹尼尔。背号13号，抬杠魔兽，谢宗龙。背号15号，猎鹰星星，林宇谦。 背号24号，抬杠奶爸郭少杰。背号29号，节奏魔术师多比。接下来为各位介绍台南抬杠猎鹰先发5人名单 ，Starting Five。 首先登场的是背号1号猎鹰牧羊人王绿翔，接着登场的是背号3号音速小子古毛维嘉，接着登场的是背号4号微笑刺客迪蒙。 再来登场的是背号12号古都巨塔贝纳斯，最后登场的是我们背号23号钢铁英雄陈范博彦。总经理王传伟，总教练柯纳，助理教练祥恩、科师邱品莲。 再次用掌声欢迎我们主场抬杠猎鹰。好，请双方球员握手致意。接下来是我们球员暖身时间。 好，那在我们球员暖身的同时呢，我们现在马上来进行我们第2节课的应援教学啦。刚刚第1节课没有跟上的球员朋友，现在邀请你一起来跟上，一起来学习哈。那现在呢，我们要先教各位我们进攻跟防守会用到的应援方式。第一个先教给我们大家是我们进攻的时候，待会我们一起喊抬杠，接着拍2下。 猎鹰拍2下 ，OK， 抬杠拍拍，猎鹰拍拍，好，就这么简单哈。就用你们的双手一起跟着音乐来练习喽 ，DJ， 来双手一起拍拍抬杠，猎鹰，来双手，好，猎鹰，再一次，猎鹰 ，OK。 好，这就是我们进攻的时候用的应援方式。接下来教给各位是我们加油的时候，帮球员加油的时候呢要喊的口号一样，我们喊 Let's go 猎鹰，接着双手拍5下 ，Let's go 猎鹰，拍拍拍拍拍，好，一样都非常简单哈。我们直接跟着音乐来喽，来双手借我 DJ， 拍拍拍拍拍，很好。 来这边的双手让我看到 ，Let's go 猎鹰 ，OK， 再一次拍拍，最后一次 ，Let's go 猎鹰，很好，好，进攻跟加油都教完了之后呢，接下来轮到我们防守的时候了。防守的时候一样非常简单哦，一样借我你们的双手，借我们的拍拍扇。 听到防守之后，我们全场一样拍2下，好不好？防守拍拍，防守拍拍，好，一样直接跟着音乐来咯 DJ， 来双手，来这边双手拍起来，很好。来后面的双手一起来哦，拍拍防守，最后一次防守，很好。 来，以上就是我们进攻加油跟防守要用到的我们的应援方式哈，很简单的，双手拍拍扇都借给我一起拍起来就对了。接下来当我们的球员那个有精彩好球的时候呢，一样帮我喊出我们的球员名字，给他最大的鼓舞哈。我这边会喊球员的称号，你们帮我喊出球员名 ，OK？ 那我们今天就用我们巡艺大使多比来练习哈。 我喊节奏魔术师，你们帮我喊多比 ，OK？ 练习一次哦。节奏魔术师多比，节奏魔术师多比，很好。来，这边的球员朋友，我们也再练习一次哈。来，准备，节奏魔术师多比，再一次节奏魔术师。 很好 ，OK， 记得精彩好球发生的时候呢，我们大声喊出球员名。
ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth. Welcome to another Plus League regular season from a campus of a Conquer National Chunggong University. The Taipei Fubon Braves have journeyed south to face the TSG Ghosthawks. I'm Ryan Chen, proud to be commentating on the English commentary track of this Plus League broadcast. With the Pilots looking even stronger and wielding more roster depth than last season, they sit pretty at 10 wins, 0 losses, tying a Plus League record. The Ghosthawks and Braves are vying for second place with a 1 win difference in the win-loss column and your standings table. On the Mandarin broadcast, it's Formosa Television's Jason, Huang Tongtong, and commentator 林立人。球迷朋友们找了官方的英文转播，要听中文的转播讲评就按到中文的转播链接。谢谢你收看，记得 Plus E 的转播都要按赞。It once again comes down to the seeding between the Braves and the Ghosthawks, as the ARC have a long way to climb to even get back into playoff contention and of a playoff picture. Last season, the Braves earned the second seed and home court advantage and took the playoff series against the Ghosthawks. In the Plus League playoff history, the higher seed will win the series 63% of the time. And as for home court advantage, the higher seed and the home team will win 69% of the first 2 home games of the series. Well, the rivalry has the tragedy at Heping Gymnasium, the Ghosthawks winning 112-76, and then the revenge, which the Braves actually won by an even bigger margin, 124-86. And this is the first time and only time these two teams will face each other in a midweek game. And also, tonight is the first game of the regular season that does not feature the Pilots in a midweek game. They played in all 4 of the previous midweek games. Now, the 2 margins were so drastic, and it's really to our surprise, because last season, these 2 teams, the biggest margin was 14 points. The average was 6.4 points. Last year's Plus League average margin was 12 points. The first time meeting each other in the Ghosthawks 4 games here at National Chen Kung University. So the schedule maker's been kind of holding off this matchup till later. At 7 o'clock games, the Ghosthawks in 1 game had 89 points in a losing effort to giving up 101 points. That came on the Pilots' second game of the season, the opening Wednesday. And the Braves have played 2 midweek games, both against the Pilots. 98 points scored to 111.5 points scored. The Pilots will have a chance to challenge the Plus League win streak record on Sunday against the Braves at Heping Gymnasium. Getting the pregame graphic is Damon Brooks. In 2 games against the Braves, 21.5 points, 8.5 rebounds, 3 steals, and a field goal percentage of 66%. That takes a lot from the first game where he scored 36 on 80% shooting. He really seemed like could not miss in that game at Heping Gymnasium. But the Ghosthawks, interestingly enough, with a full complement of 3 imports, actually only scored as a trio 30 points on 38% field goal shooting. Interestingly enough, the Braves, it appeared just merely on effort, had a much improved second game. More scoring and a higher field goal percentage from both locals and imports from game to game. Michael Singletary on the season, 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Probably still working his way up to his best conditioning, having suffered that major injury a couple seasons ago. His plus league career average is 21 points, 10.5 rebounds, and 4.4 assists. One thing that does take that number down is Michael Singletary was the only available import down the stretch of the Braves' last game against the Pilots. On January 11th, a 10-point loss. Gillenwater and Beast were ejected earlier in the game. Beast coming in off the bench, and that's an automatic disqualification. Gillenwater getting into it with Lee Jiakong with a hard shove. And then later, Archie Goodwin got hurt in that game, so Singletary did not get subbed out after the little kerfuffle. So kind of understandably, needs to spread his efforts out and was not as productive. If we have time, we might get to introducing the new import by the Braves. He is not registered yet, but they announced Ing Akuth, the Australian-born and South Sudanese national team member, signing with the Braves. He is here in person. And so the question then becomes, is he due to replace one of his new teammates? The rule in the Plus League this season is if an import is unregistered, if any player is unregistered, they have to sit out for 1 month as part of an injury report. Zhang Zhidan, Yu Long, and Wang Yuhe will be the 3 officials. As we get to the Brave starter, number 88, Jack Zhen Xiangjun, Gillenwater, Goodwin, Beast, Lin Zijie, and Jerry Chen Yongwei will be running point. On the Ghosthawks side is Benes Grisiones, Phil Chen Fan Boyan, Brooks, Louis Wang Yuxiang, and number 3, Gumao Weijia. The Braves in their baby blues and the Ghosthawks in their maroon kit. That's Zhen Xiangjun with a jump ball violation. Here's the head coach of the Braves, Aaron Wu Yongren. On the other side, it looks like we have a clock issue. Somehow it was left at 6 seconds instead of 14 as it should. So presumably 13.99. It is the first game that number 36 Yulong will be the crew chief. Not exactly the most ideal way to get started with some technical difficulties. Now we're ready to go. Okay, so 12 seconds on the shot clock. The Ghosthawks are playing their 3rd game in 4 nights as Gumao between the legs. Jump shooting Chen Fan Boyan as that one's batted out of bounds. We need an assist from a fan as it bounces over the front row seats. Chen Fan Boyan, the former Brave, in 8 games against his former team, averages 13.1 points on 39% from 3-point land. That's not too shabby. He's guarding Beast, Lin Zijie, who's making his return in the Braves homestand a couple weeks ago. Gillenwater double teamed. Eventually gets a skip pass. Archie Goodwin downs it. Goodwin, a 25 points per game scorer on a 51-36 and a 63 shooting split. So the free throw shooting, the only point really to see much of improvement as the shot is too deep. From the left corner, another jumper made by the Braves. Ghosthawks trying to get on the scoreboard here at home, where they have a 2-wins, 2-loss record. Bill is hit by Beast and a reset of the shot clock. A hit to the Adam's apple. These will retire at the end of this season. Still a few months of hoops left for the legendary career as Ghosthawks underneath, not on the first time, but scores on the second effort. Taipei popping off a pass as Gillenwater with some daylight. And I think he just made contact with the bottom side of the net. I guess outside. What do I mean bottom? The 36 and then 38-point spreads of the two games are the highest of this year's regular season, with a few results ending up being in 36-point margins. Last year in the playoffs, the Braves won the playoff series best of 5, 3-1 with a 10.5 points per game margin. If you take whoever wins as a positive, as absolute. Wang Luxiang, good effort there, sticking with Archie Goodwin on the transition play. Now Brooks screens for Gumal. He's hit. They'll say sideline out of bounds. That's 2 fouls for the Braves, as you see, with the white blocks on the score bug. You see Taipei reaching. Longer developing play as it's poked out from Wang Luxiang right to Gumal. Driving kick as Brooks is blocked by Taipei. On the season, Taipei is good for 0.38 blocks per game. I think that's a little misleading. It's so much air when it comes to attempting to block 3-point shots. Ghosthawks with the foul, count it. Going with that left-hand reverse layup on the right side. Chen not taking to the air and just bringing his arm down. So at the line, Ghosthawks. And now convert. He is only a 38% free throw shooter. Little 2-3 zone look. Goodwin, having made a 3 in that spot before. Braves get another chance. Goodwin might have got hit on that shot as he's directing traffic. Trying to take on Wang Luxiang. He's fouled with the ball taking a bounce out. Damon Brooks coming over and help. Got some of the ball. Not enough, says the referees. Good with the first. Good one from Little Rock, Arkansas. Spent a few seasons in the CBA as well. For the Braves with a 7-4 lead. As Gumal to Ghosthawks puts it up and in. Ooh, a lot of high pick and rolls. Left open and he knocks it down. A much improved three-point shooter this season. Taipei coming into tonight 32% from beyond the arc. Chen on the counter as he's running up ahead. Over to Chen, dream deflected as now the Ghosthawks will counterattack. Gumal back to a turn, Ghosthawks. And so the Braves turnover in transition cost them. Pump fakes from the corner. Into the painted air, deflected. Chen Xiangjun with a catch. Got it. Chen Xiangjun, a new man when it comes to his bench and starter splits. We'll start with the bad. Off the bench this season, 11 minutes per game, 1.6 points, 3.6 rebounds, only 13% field goal shooting. 8 seconds left on the clock as another pick and roll as Ghosthawks with the left hand throws it down. Off to a good start for Ghosthawks. In fact, he has all 10 of the Ghosthawks points. This is his best game yet. But lots of ball game left. Archie Goodwin rises up. No good. Brooks coming for the basketball with the switch. Spins into trouble and a little unlucky. Taipei actually was guarding the inside, which Brooks spun into. We'll see how vertical he was, but not after the two teams will head to their bench. Our first stoppage of the game, the Braves with an early 13-10 lead here on the road against the Ghosthawks.
来，被拍到的球朋友也可以一起跳起来哦。来，弟弟 ，Hello， 来一起拍手，拍拍拍拍，很好，再一次，嗨，弟弟跟着一起跳，好，来，全场的双手一起拍起来哦，一起拍，来，大声喊出来，来个猎鹰，我们是谁？ 来，双手最大力拍起来。OK， 好，给我们以上的球员朋友还有温斯达一个掌声鼓励。
Welcome back to the broadcast. You're tuning in on the Plus League YouTube live stream. We appreciate your viewership, and we'd also appreciate your thumbs up on the stream. Actually, looking at it, Taipei is the fourth highest non-import in the Plus League history for total block shots with 47. Lindsey Davis leads the pack at 122, followed by Chen Xiangjun, 78. Li Dewei at 71, then a guard, Taipei. Iso University in the building, taking in the game. As Damon Brooks, finally a Ghosthawk beside Ghosthawks, getting on the scoreboard. Wearing the hat and the face mask is the head of the Iso operation. A little bit of a pressure that the Braves passed out of Mbaye, and Josh substituted in, immediately going down to Mo. Quick flip and an easy deuce. Mbaye on the season, the third game for him coming off the bench. On the Ghosthawks side, number 6, Baisa is in. He's situated in the close side corner. Shot fake, driving kick. Jamal getting by one, floating it up, and unlucky. Oh, off to the right as Taipei on the second effort, and the Braves lead by 5. Turnover on the pass. Oh, down to Goodwater. It's good. And the Ghosthawks will be calling a timeout with Xie Zonglong, Jimmy, and Tobin Carberry at the scorers table, supposedly ready to come in.
Next play, C, Josh point guard. 来，他们可能会守区。哦 ，if they got zone, say C, he got point guard. 来，zone A, 来 zone A 打那个。
Get it back. I don't need this. Right? Get it back here and go. Let's go shoulder. Bicep, we go shoulder. Okay, shoulder 5. Shoulder 5. All right, here we go. Let's go. Defense. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Let's go.
It's a 6-2 run for the Braves.
Inside if they catch the ball in the middle of the paint, just get it.
There's Coach Rao corner. The Ghosthawks last win on Sunday actually broke a 3-game losing streak. They set new records in total points as a team in the Plus League, 3-pointers made, and assists in a game for a squad. So personnel changes as Baisa now working with Briciones. Screening, now re-screening. They do get a switch. Chen Chen nearby and help, and another turnover. It's Michael Singletary on the deck. Needs some help though, as an eventual jump ball is called. Immediately as we see Ethan Zhang getting in the game as well. A little bit of a missed dribble and a good anticipation by Singletary. It's Braves basketball. Trying to run Archie Goodwin to the basketball. Now one ball screen. He's doubled aggressively. Singletary pops free. The pass intercepted by Xie Zonglong, the former Brave. Carberry on the switch in transition. Working on Chen Chen one-on-one. Crossing over between the legs. From the free throw area, it's blocked. Braves get another stop as dumping it down to Chen Chen wildly swinging and missing close to the cup. As we have a man down, it's Carberry. Looks like the Braves bench is at least going to get a warning for arguing. You see former player Chen Liwan jump up in rage, and certainly a lot of contact there. Other side, Archie Goodwin trying to sneak a steal, but Carberry already switched to his left hand on the dribble. Ghosthawks in the bonus. Wei is the only player between these two teams with 2 personal fouls. That was Archie Goodwin's first. Couple free throws. Back to a 5-point deficit for the Ghosthawks as now Josh almost losing the dribble. In fact, needing a teammate as Mo to Singletary from the left corner. No. Singletary's 3-point stroke in his return to the Braves. Not too shabby at 47%. Baisa shot fake to Ethan. Getting it off. It's a little too strong as they batted ball. And a pass up ahead. Archie Goodwin with the right hand gets 2 to go. Good transition offense for the Braves. Ball getting away, and now it's a 2-on-2 as Xie Zhonglong's hustle will hit it out of bounds. Damon Brooks set to return. He'll come in for Grisiones. Another look at Josh's pass right in the bread basket. Can of corn. Leitingen in at point as Gillenwater turn around at the back iron. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Hand off to a staggered ball screen. Brooks from underneath, up fake, and able to avoid the defense as now the Ghosthawks are pressed up. Soft man defense across the board. Josh on the curl, batted out and out of bounds. The Braves are coming off a loss to the Pilots. Singletary beats the shot clock, but it comes out. That was the second game of the Pilots homestand. They had 3 games in 4 nights, but only once for them. Ghosthawks have another one in a few weeks. Xie Zhonglong trying to drive, and the ball pumped free as Gillenwater between the wickets. And the Braves come away with nothing. Brooks being screened for, and he's blocked by Mo from behind. Braves countering, Singletary pass fake, taking on the defense, look out, and it's a charge. Finally stopping the action after a lot of back and forth as Baisa sacrificing his body there, standing in, is helped up. Get another look at great effort by Mbaye. A few times where layups are more advantageous than dunk attempts. Because when the ball's still in your hand, even on the way down, it can still be blocked. Trying to get it past the Brooks. Right before Gillenwater getting the stop, and Brooks dribbling out of bounds after the rebound. Another look. The Braves as a squad average 5.1 blocks per game. That's second to the Pilots this season. 5.2. Carberry going right defensively as the ball popping free. Singletary. Baisa in front. That's been the matchup, but they want Gillenwater. A quick counter spin, and Ethan runs into him. It's the second Ghosthawks foul.
You gotta make it obvious. Right, you gotta show your hands.
And getting instruction from corner as you can't understand the referee saying Ethan, despite the ball being dislodged, didn't run into Gillenwater. Singletary in the short corner. Runs into 2, and look out. It's Brooks who ends up with it. Baisa's running point now. Carberry probing between. Now Baisa will let it fly and downs the 3. That'll close the gap to just 2 points. Gillenwater driving kick, Singletary down to Mbaye, who takes his fadeaway. It gets the roll. Perhaps one last possession as the Braves with a 4-point advantage. 2 ball screens. Jimmy from the corner with 1 second left. He takes a little fadeaway and downs it. Shizong perhaps showing off a new move. And they close the gap to 2 points after the first quarter. The Ghosthawks going up against the number 3 team in the Plus League as number 2. A big matchup here on a Tuesday night.
掌声献给 Wisdom 带来精彩的表演。来看完加大，我们的声音也要把它加大哈，持续帮我们的猎鹰加油。
We're ready to go here in the second quarter. Taipei Fubon Braves against TSG Ghosthawks. Long way jab back in as Baisa finds some daylight high off the window and no. For Gillenwater and for the Braves coming off the bench. High looping entry pass on the deck, foul, and one. Battling it down there with Jimmy. And despite the ball being dislodged, Gillenwater able to collect and make it work. As Chen will come in. Xie Zonglong's first personal foul. Gillenwater, another very lethal scorer for the Braves. 21 points on 55, 44, 88 shooting splits. Twos, threes, and free throws as Carberry blocked by Mbaye. Leaning backwards, that's Mo's reach as Taipei on the deck. Get a jump ball and the Braves get a stop. Take a look at Carberry. Not creating any contact with Mbaye, and so when he chooses to lean back, Mo still has the reach to get the block shot. Putting his head down and a foul. We'll see where it's from. It's on Shizong again. Gonna look at actually Mo get in front, and so kind of leaning push by Shizong is what drove the whistle as Singletary out, Goodwin in. The only Plus League player from Iso University, a frequenter of the basketball competition at collegiate level, as Gillenwater up close on the baseline out of bounds from Chen. Only the Pilots number 30, Ethan Bayalta, from that institution. Carberry giving some room. The 17-footer, no, as Brooks, no. Got another touch, and it's to the Ghosthawks. Man in the corner is left alone as Carberry jump stop. This time gets it to fall. Logan Carberry's now got 4 points. His first field goal of the game. You can follow on that as Gillenwater takes the 3 and it rolls in, and we have a shoving foul after the fact. We'll see who it's on. Going to be on Mbaye, so the basket will count, but 1 foul for the Braves, 1 for Mbaye. 2 minutes into the second quarter. As I was saying, you can follow on with the statistics of the game, pleagueofficial.com/game/679, or follow the leagues at pleagueofficial.com. Handoff, Fubon facing Mbaye. The Braves switch. And Brooks drives, leading, and shot that one way too hard. Braves have a 5-on-4 as Gillenwater screen for Eurostep, leads and misses. And then a foul. Brooks returning into the play. Good hustle by him.
The mismatch. So if we don't have a clear
Tofan
opening
and
after the basket,
Grisionis due to come in, get another look at Shizono jumping in to get that missed shot, and then a hit by Brooks jumping back into the play. Carberry and Jimmy are the ones substituted out. Looks like wet spot on the floor. It'll give Gillenwater a chance to go to his bench right off those hands for these free throws. Brooks' second personal foul. And for most of this series and for most of this season, offense has really dictated things more than defense. And I say that because Gillenwater switched on the first. Teams that score more than 110 points win 11, no losses. But teams that score between 110 and 99, 63% winning percentage. Now, why do I say that? Because last season, in the Plus League, you win 84% of the games where you score more than 110. That means other teams score more. And the year before that, 23 to 24 season, the percentage was 86%. Bricks it, Grisionis. Easy 2 points. Easiest I've seen all game. Because between 110 and 99 points this year, the winning percentage is 63%. Last year, 66. The year before that, 70%. That's good when line drive is short. Bison on the corner, jab steps, and will get some offense going. Two-man game with Brooks, who pops to the three-point line. Out to Gumal. His deep 3 is a bucket. Gumal, Weijia 3, and the Braves call timeout. Weijia was certainly a standout from the perimeter over the weekend. It's time for another break as the Ghosthawks are inching their way to a tie game.
来，各位又有机会要上我们电视、上我们的荧幕喽，准备好，被拍到不要害羞。好，让我们跟着古毛一起做出非常标准。哇，一看就知道要怎么做了，很棒，给他一个掌声鼓励。好，我们拍上的用途非常多哦。好，来，接下来这位球员朋友。 很好，大家都知道要遮起来鼻子，很好，来，谢谢你们 ，Hello， 哇，爸爸妈妈稍微温柔一点哦，稍微温柔一点哦，好吧。 哎，非常可爱的小篮球。哎，没错，我们这样已经换动作了。
The special theme for this weekend is 赢在学院季. A nod to the general scholastic ability test that high school students here in Taiwan take, the 学测. Thankfully, something that yours truly did not get to experience. Man pressure, full court for the Ghosthawks as Archie Goodwin gets it across the timeline. Water from 35 feet out, getting the catch, getting it back on the give and go, and he's fouled. The free throw is coming up as just a one possession trip, and the Braves are making another substitution. And I look at brilliant give and go. If the pass led Gillenwater, perhaps would have got off that shot cleanly. East will return to action. Gillenwater with now 15 points. That leads the game. Taking over for Grisiones. Scored a 10 in the first quarter. Gillenwater 12 in this quarter, making all of his free throws. Three-man game as Brooks catch and shoot. Not quite, as Gillenwater getting behind Grisiones, needs some help. Low to Beast as the Ghosthawks seem to have recovered. One wants a post up as Gumal doubling from the baseline around Chen as it takes a unfortunate pounce. From where I'm sitting on the right side of the court, I thought it would have dropped right in. That's not the case. Gumal having made one, another three. Bearing it from his hot spot right down the middle. A long two as Goodwin takes a tumble, and the referee is going to give the flop gesture. Impressive shot nonetheless. Space out wide, Senfan fakes the screen over to Baisai. His attempt is off the mark. Chance for the Braves. Good fire from the corner, and that catches nothing. Jonas will go to the screen as it's kicked by Gillenwater. Their substitutions are incoming as the crew chief will issue a flop warning. Now the subs are made. Wang Yuxiang will return, the former Brave, and Zhen Xiangjun. Wang Yuxiang was only a Brave for the offseason. In fact, he was traded to the inaugural year Steelers, who were needing players. And that means Wang Yuxiang actually has 28 games played against the Braves. Averages 6.5 points in that head-to-head. Senfan on the down screen, now a step back three for him was wayward. Lewis guarding Goodwin as Beast got a crease down the corner, pops it to Tanyoue. I guess that was an air ball. Brooks, easy two. Gumal Weijia on the season, a 5.8 assist per game guy. Goodwin's with a lead to the rim and in with it. And I probably should have got some bonus credit too. Ball directing traffic as the Ghosthawks get some floppy action. Nothing transpires. How about Brooks popping open in the corner as Grisiones. Going for the ball and out of bounds. There's Gumal's no-look pass. Just got the right touch. Not too strong, not too soft for Brooks to make the catch as Singletary and Baye will come in. The deck, popping up for a three. The Braves on the smaller lineup with Mo or Zinshan the front court. Center as Grisiones. Look what I found. Jamal Wade-Jow taking a tumble there. Not really on his own accord. The shortest player in this lineup presumably is a beast at 192 centimeters as a whistle first. That will send the Braves to the line. And look, that when Beast ran across Kumal's face, their arms got tangled up. Hence the fall. Makes the first. He's got 12 points. Not quite, as here in the second quarter, the Braves have scored 17 to the Ghosthawks 14. Brooks, he's got Baye on him. A couple of dribbles, taking a shot. Not going from the line. Baye in his second year at Dempsey University is an international student. A couple of bumps and a pop back in just at the wrong time with Brooks starting a shooting motion. Brooks, a 22 and a 10 guy this season. Also with a 2.3 steals per game. Very heady player that is the only import the Ghosthawks re-signed. Whereas the Braves did not bring back anybody. Grisiones right underneath the basket, got the board, and they just say a hurried shot as they say Ghosthawks ball. Braves all looking at each other. Michael Singletary work off some kind of hit to the face. Let's get another look. In the end, Ghosthawks ball. Cooking up the inbound, Grisiones to Lewis. His catch and shoot is off. Look out, a couple players go down as Ghosthawks end up with the ball, back and forth pass. Grisiones, power with it, and bumps Baye. That's not a live ball, and it will be a delay of game warning. There There you see the awkward collision, and smart by the Ghosthawks floor tended to dry up the floor. A little bit of a stoppage as the crew chief and the referee confirmed what was going on. Lighting will come in for Beast. So the Braves will have a true point guard in there. Sometimes Archie Goodwin, sometimes Singletary will take on that role. Goodwin wants a paint touch out to Mbaye. Center, no, as Chen is stripped off the rebound, and they call a kickball violation. So Ghosthawks presumably team rebound? Question mark. As Chen was the first to touch it, and then when he was stripped off of it, the Ghosthawks didn't have possession. So, little hint for aspiring scorekeepers: the easiest thing is just to call Ghosthawks team rebound. Jonas screens from Jamal, guarded by Mo now as got a little high-low action. Brooks down low to the reverse and did not have the touch. Now cross matchups as Goodwin guarded by Jamal. The double comes and a shot is denied. To Brooks, stripped from the side. Lighting coming in clutch defensively as the referees have to talk about this out of bounds. Was the slot official nearby, the leading official on the other side. He'll say he'll stay with the Ghosthawks. Well, as I was saying, there was a lot of offense this season, but you would expect when these two teams match up, it would be a much more intense defensive affair. I think that's what we're getting. Looping up to Visiones, trying to thread it underneath.
Challenge? Challenge, please.
The initial call is out of bounds off of the Ghosthawks.
What's so? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. It was just a foul. You just missed the foul. Still a mistake. All right, but I cannot challenge. Guys, you missed the foul. I cannot challenge this, but you missed the foul. Okay, just letting you know, giving you some help. All right.
So it will be Braves basketball with, as you heard, cornered saying, my guy wouldn't have passed it out of bounds on his own. Personnel changes for both sides. Back in, looking for Singletary, guarded by Lewis as he floats it up short. Visiones with a good help. Visiones trying to float it up above the backboard. Going against Mbaye. With Lewis in front of him, going with power. Ball gets on the deck. They say a foul against the Ghosthawks. Comes out long Risham. On that reach. Singletary played 41 minutes in that January 11th game against the Pilots. again, he was the lone import for a lot of that ball game as well. We'll take a break as Gillenwater and Goodwin are the import duo. Chizono down low, trying to go reverse, and he's hit. And it's Troy Gillenwater with the foul. A 5 points, 6 rebounds per game player. Makes 1 of 2. A 4-point game as the Ghosthawks show their 2-3 zone. Big skip past the lights, Hingan. Josh, step back 3, overshoots it. Not a lot of threatening moves by the Braves in that last attack as Lucionis and Carberry go back and forth until they switch sides. Ghosthawks did a great job of this weekend. As Archie Goodwin, impressive rebound. Now man defense as Gillenwater underneath his hit. He had a smaller defender on him. The third on Chizono, the only one in the neighborhood of some foul trouble. Actually, that was Wang Yuxiang trying to jump over and help. Gillenwater, the leading scorer for the Braves with 16, followed by Goodwin's 12. Next high is Tenyowei 5, Mbaye with 4. It's an even bigger difference on the Ghosthawks side. Lucionis with 16, Dumal and Brooks with 6 apiece. Carberry kind of hand it off as Lucionis flings it. Head to the other side, Tenfan brushes it out of bounds. And that's kind of hot for not getting a whistle on that opportunity. Timeout on the floor. Certainly a grinded out effort for both sides as we take a peer into the Braves huddle.
Archie, you have 8 球. T here. TG, you here? Yes. No, that's TG. I know that's all soon. Oh, you're here. TG corner. Archie middle, all right, here, okay? So, hey, Josh will set screen. For you. Josh, lob here. TG, go here. Hey, we side dunker. Mo, you gotta set a good ankle for Archie. Archie will curl. So, Mo will set a good ankle right like that, all right? Mo set it, Archie curl. Archie curl, Mo pop. All right, if no, PG outside. PG outside. Pass. So Archie will be here to make it, okay? Let's go. Great. No, say good speed, don't overstop.
Talk about how tough it is to score. We have not had a field goal since Benas's layup with a 4:13 on the clock. Baseline out of bounds. against zone. Water trying to get it down to Maye, able to stuff it behind the defense of Chen. And just like that, broadcasters ask and we receive. Lucky us. Shot clock turned off as Grisiones. Long hold, now Carberry from the center line. Wang Yuxiang wide open from 3, no. The pass and a hit for, shot does not count, and the Braves with the 44-38 lead after the first half. It's been a tough battle, and that's what we expect from these two clubs. We'll take a break and get to our halftime analysis after the following messages.
全场最热烈的掌声，再次献给我们的 Ghosthawks。
We're here at National Chen University, home of the TSG Ghosthawks, taking on the Taipei Fubon Braves. These two teams separated by a half a game in the standings. The Ghosthawks with 4 wins, 5 losses. The Braves coming into tonight, 3 wins, 5 losses. On the Mandarin broadcast, it's Jason and Xiaoli. I'm Ryan Chen. Thank you for tuning in. Gathering our thoughts from the first half of action is we certainly have a much more defensive game as the last time these two teams matched up, it was kind of a boat race where one actually had a boat, the other had a boat made out of stones. They don't float, I don't think. Maybe something for a future Mythbusters episode. There's the combined team statistics. We have points, field goal shooting, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers. I think critically, because there are not a lot of turnovers, rebounding will be paramount. And to break that down a little bit more, the Braves have 3 offensive rebounds. The Ghosthawks have 8. So that is something to keep an eye on to see if one team can get more possessions than the other. The Ghosthawks have taken more shots, but the Braves lead in the free throw shooting department, 10 for 13 versus the Ghosthawks, 5 for 9. Well, considering they don't have a great three-point shooting percentage at this point of the game, it's good that neither team is really settling from the outside. There you see in the first quarter, Fubon Jazz ball screens with Visiones was their best weapon. Meanwhile, on the Brave side, hunting mismatch has been the best thing for them between Troy Gillenwater, Baye, or Archie Goodwin on smaller defenders. If they can thread that pass in, they'll either be fouled or can exploit those mismatches for points. Now, that being said, I do expect the Ghosthawks to stick with their 2-3 zone more. The Braves, of course, mentioned not shooting great three-point percentage, neither are the Ghosthawks, but they're not going to be pulling the trigger. The Ghosthawks can better protect their teammates underneath the basket with a more help defense. Despite being down in the game, one thing that is looking up for the Ghosthawks, they have the 24-16 points in the paint advantage, and that has really been a key indicator in the early parts of this season. Let's see if that will hold for the rest of this contest. It's time for us to take another break. And the next segment will come after this.
好，来，没关系，还有机会，我们还有一题，现在比数3比3，好不好？这一题非常重要咯，一定要仔细听哦。来，最后一题，台钢猎鹰的队长是郭少杰，对还是错？来，3、2、1，没错，答案就是正确。哎，恭喜我们2队都答对了。那我们今天的比数4比4，来平分秋色，双方都是我们获胜的队伍，恭喜你们。那我们马上来进行我们的颁奖哈，来麻烦到我的右手跟左手边来集合一下，来。好，来，那我们请我们的毛毛来帮我颁你这一队的奖品，恭喜！那我们也请99来颁奖。好，恭喜以上的球员朋友。那我们马上进行大合照，好不好？来，我们往中间集中，哈！来看向前方摄影师。好，来3、2、1。OK， 好，再次用掌声，谢谢我们的毛毛、99，还有我们的博森，还有我们幸运的球员朋友，谢谢你们，谢谢。好，那我们精彩的比赛，待会下半场马上就要开始，再邀请各位持续拿出声音，为我们的猎鹰选手们加油，谢谢。
305 bitches treat me like I'm Uncle Luke. Had to slap the top off, it's just a roof. She said, where we going? I said, the moon. We ain't even make it to the room. She thought it was the ocean. and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid. I'm hard to nail. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail and slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they going fishing with no bait. Kid your boy hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's
About 5 minutes left before the start of the second half. It's time to get to the leading scores, but not before showing off the TSG Skyhawks, the professional volleyball team. Taking some time to get in some hoopie ball. It turns out Xiaoli had a volleyball career that ended in his elementary school days. The TSG group also has a baseball club that's based out of Kaohsiung. Getting to the leading scores of the Braves, Troy Gillenwater with 16 points, followed by Archie Goodwin's 12, Mbaye with 6. Mbaye coming off the bench, 3 for 3 from 2-point range, 0 for 3 from 3-point range. Troy Gillenwater showed off the shot a lot in the previous games, but this time, the closer to the basket, the tougher he is for the Ghosthawks to start. They're led by their center, Enes Grisiones, with 16 points, 10 of them coming in the first quarter. Umawe just 6, Brooks with 6. Not been that easy for Damon Brooks. Held to 2 of 11. The Braves certainly will put a lot of pressure and a lot of tension with even like Tefan Boyan going 0 for 5, not providing any threat from the outside. So we'll see how the second half will progress. We'll be back to the action after this.
好，我们第3节的比赛马上就要开始喽，各位，准备好我们的喉咙哦，准备好我们的喉咙。下半场靠我们的声音来逆转哦，来逆转战局哦。
Once again, it's the TSG Skyhawks sitting close to the Ghosthawks bench. The professional volleyball team in the Taiwan Professional Volleyball League that started this season. The Braves had as much as a 10-point lead in the first half. And that also represents the biggest comeback this year in the Plus League. That does not include the pilots, as Guman Weijia skips all the way to the hole. Hardly any resistance. Aaron can't be happy with that effort. On the switch, Beast fires up the 3. Getting the start once again, but a 0 for 1, now 0 for 2 start. With the 3-pointer, it rolls out. Beast and Mo on the strong side as Taiyue with a runner. Good. In his last game played, 7 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Did commit 5 fouls. You want to include that stat as well. It does show up on the box score. A foul, count it. Devon Brooks had an advantage and handed it off to Grisiones. Another look. Troy Gillenwater coming over to help, and Beast, as hard of a foul as it was, Grisiones was just that strong and prefers to finish with his left hand, as he is a left-handed shooter, way more clinically, and that applies to the right side of the basket as well. Takes a lot of those flip hand reverse layups. Zone look for the Ghosthawks. Goodwin on the catch and shoot, hits it. Just a little perimeter play for the Braves. Not much to that action. Top to Best and it slips through his hands. He ends up on the floor. Water back to Goodwin. A fade away from 12 feet will get the bounce. Trying to break the steal for his scoring night. Dribble pull up 2, bucket. Braves are turning up the scoring. A 9-5 run here. Third quarter, 10-man turnaround, so close. Back to a 10-point Braves lead. Just off for Gillenwater. Ghosthawks looking for an answer. Dumal slices and dices the Braves defense again. when looking to pass, picked up the dribble as 6 seconds left. Low take as Brooks with the board. Wide open for 3. This one's good. Relief for him. Certainly relief for the Ghosthawks to see their starting small forward knock one down. See if you can keep it up. Chen guarding Archie Goodwin. And a bad pass by Taipei as Chen does maneuver around and gets the roll in. So a score and a stop and a score for the Ghosthawks. Trying to get it back, it rolls off. Ball gets by, no, a foul first. Ball speed, I'm certainly he's wondering if it possibly could be upgraded. Here we go, Chen in rhythm. Shooting it with the seams aligned. Sideline out of bounds. Ghosthawks down by 3. Takes the Spain as volley shot, flips the layup way short, and slides out of bounds. Might not get a lot of those opportunities. To finger roll from like 10 feet away as corner calls at the bench. And coming into the first time for this game is the former Brave Ghosthawks, number 24. Ghosthawks tapping it up with former teammate Josh. As you see Beast wrap those legs. Don't know if it's for heat or for cool. Taipei, funny looking screen as a loose ball. With it. Up ahead, Baisa. Let's see if he's ready. He is. Cashing the corner 3 in transition, and we are tied up at 53. Off the foot, and they say off of red. The Ghosthawks feeling the momentum, turning the pressure up as we'll have our first timeout of the second half. Just as the Braves went ahead, now the Ghosthawks going on a run. It is 15-9 this third quarter. Oh, how things turn so quickly. Time for a break. Back after this.
来，毛巾拿起来。来，没有毛巾的拍拍扇也可以，一起拿起来。漂亮漂亮！来，这边让我看到你们的拍拍扇一起举到空中，很好。耶，举起来双手，很好。来，举越高，让我看到你们的毛巾。
Before we went to a break, Mongolia's Baisam with a three-pointer to tie the game up. And then the Braves off the Ghosthawks out of bounds. Singletary due to come in. Gets it off as physicality before the pass arrives. Baisa against Archie Goodwin. One thing that the Braves did really well in their last matchup was run their offense out of double teams as a dribble pull-up by Mo puts them back ahead. Baez now with 8 points. So in third quarter, we haven't said much of Damon Brooks' name. Spaced out, a dangerous pass, and a foul first. Chen Xiangjun. Here you see the wrap on the right waist. And look out. Chen Xiangjun again. The Ghosthawks the same play as Chen Xiangjun, looking more like a football guard. Now Singletary guarding Brooks. Skip pass. Ghosthawks, yeah. A little too much mustard. To the basket, Baez got the switch. Counter spins us some trouble as Singletary left open for 3 and short. Baisa across the Ghosthawks. Back to Baisa from the jump circle. Gets one screen. Lefty layup. Yes. Considering the Braves running this small lineup, you should not be allowing dribble penetration. Goodwin gets out of the corner. Over to Josh. Shooting it over his former teammate, and a good stop for the Ghosthawks. Chance to go ahead. Would be the first, I believe, in the game. Dumal rises up, fires it, and hits. On the game, number 3, Gumal Wei-Chan now with 13. Again, Grisionis doing a good job. And now Gumal with a steal, needs some help. Braves do get back defensively. Gross. Downtown, another one. Timeout Braves as the Ghosthawks have now surged ahead, 61 to 55. I think a lot of credit goes to Grisionis, who on those ball screens switches and aggressively pushes the Braves offense and the ball in particular toward the halfway circle.
I need you to understand what's happening.
And that really slows down their offense. And on the other end, Baisa has come off the bench here in the second half, added some scoring punch. Gumal with his third made 3 of the game. And Damon Brooks keeping the run going. Told we are in the winter break, so perhaps not a full campus here at National Tungong University, but a decent crowd on hand. And a cheer on the Ghosthawks to take a win advantage over the Braves and get a game up for their home record, as mentioned, at 2 wins, 2 losses. want to win against the Braves. In the Plus League with only 4 teams, you play each other 8 times in the regular season, so maybe a lot of basketball, not a lot of opponents. By it, the double team comes and a reach by Carberry. Carberry frustrated, but corner said maybe you could have came a beat earlier. Maybe get in on the pass, not even on the dribble. Goodwin driving and a monster jam over the defense. That's what he tried to do in the last game against the Pilots. Ended up hurting himself. 21 points on his night, and that's a way to stop the Ghosthawks run. Spaced out wide. Ghosthawks end up doing an underhand pass as Mo pops it out with rebound. Little tic-tac-toe. Chen overshoots it. Water with a board and better defense by the Ghosthawks. Carberry and Shizomo on him. Under 3 minutes to go here in the third. Paisa crossovers. A step back deep 3 almost as Grisiones 2-hand bump to his teammate. Carberry, no, and we're going the other way.
It's a fucking guy. Come on, hey.
I want to see that one again.
It's a mid.
See Tanyaway. I would say it might be acceptable for a no call. Maybe. But a loose ball foul by the Ghosthawks as Tanyaway taking the bump. Can't get it go down as Josh to Goodwin. A line drive, basket 3. And now the Ghosthawks electing to call timeout with their lead shrunken to 1 point. Goodwin is heating up here in the third. Producer, please cue up the monster dunk by Archie Goodwin. Maybe the best yet of the game. A classic curl on the baseline as the inbounder vacates. In this case, Ghosthawks, that leaves a little bit of daylight and able to dunk it around Grisiones, and Ghosthawks jumping back in the action too. Throwing that last 3-pointer. Archie Goodwin has 12 points on the quarter.
You want to go right here. Ball.
The rest of the team with just 4 points.
Stay high here. Arm screen for you. You are arm screen for you. All right, let's go. Home down. Okay, let's go. Hey, defense, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Hey.
Returning from Japan, Charles Chen is taking in the game. Dribbling from backup point guard Tamsaho, who's fresh into the game. Carberry crossing over down to Brooks. Could not get it to go. Got a couple defenders in there, made it tough. Goodwin picks up the dribble. Ethan Zhang all over him. And over the top, there's a foul, and Gillenwater will have to try to earn him at the line. It is Brooks' third personal foul. on the game. Now 6 for 8 at the line. Was the leading scorer for the Braves. For 2 from the field in the third quarter. Archie Goodwin's been pulling this cart. Kids on the driving kick. As they rotated all the way around. Damon Brooks with a good look. Gary slicing through. Takes a tough layup. Got his own board. And now a foul on the sideline. It will be Braves free throws. Second year, Zhang Zihao has shown much improvement this season. Now over to Josh, who averages his jersey number in points per game. And 4 assists per game as Damon Brooks goes high for the rebound. Then on the down screen, Brooks got one in the air. No, got his own board, and the referee's teeing up corner who got right in front of the crew chief. So I think on the replay you'll see why. Maybe one time no call, but the second time Damon Brooks, you see, falling backwards. Hard to believe there's nothing there. Again, on the first one, Brooks wasn't moved, so perhaps a no call is warranted, but on the second one, when he's falling backwards, that's your context clue.
Do your job, warrior.
Gillenwater with the free throw. Braves now up 64-61. Takes the long 2. Well, we started the half with the Braves up by 4. They're only up by 3. Ghosthawks this possession, and maybe one more for the Braves here in the third. Carberry to Zhang Zihao. Can't get around Gillenwater. Over to Jimmy. Did not get it off in time. Zihao was doing more looking than he was dashing around with the dribble. 10 seconds left for the Braves here in the third. Goodwin, a step back 3 on the way. No, glancing off the rim as Mo. Did he get it off in time? The crew chief waving it off from the trail position. He would have had the best look. The referees will go to the monitors as the players from the 2 teams will head to their bench, so it still could count. Based on the review, we will not go to commercial yet. Pretty impressive for Mo to find the target, and it's clearly still in his hands. So there you have it. That's the third quarter over and done with. The Braves will take a 3-point lead into the fourth and final quarter of this one. Trying to defend home court against the Braves coming into town.
好，那我们就跟着我们的 Winstar 还有冠宇一起来咯。
好啊，大家可以的话呢，就站起来暖一暖身。好，右边，身体健康精神好。右边，起站，拍手，精神好，规律运动，往上往下，常做健身操，全身运动功效好。对，同学。 转圈。
我们给Winstar还有我们的冠宇一个掌声鼓励。
Chairman of the Japanese B.LEAGUE, speaking with Charles Chen on the weekend during the B.LEAGUE All-Star Weekend. Previously, we had many Korean basketball league teams in town for preseason action. Well, maybe we'll get the Japanese B.LEAGUE teams. Number 11, Honkai-je will get the start here in the fourth quarter. A bank shot, long two to get things started. The Ghosthawks with their starting lineup out there. Remember, 3 games in 4 nights. Certainly a burden fatigue-wise. Brooks trying to find a Fubon with a slip. 2 seconds left. He got the shot off in time and puts it through Damon Brooks. Reaching double digits in scoring, now with 12. What an answer. Anyway, back to Mbaye driving, but Visiones got a hand on it, and Mbaye still getting it to fall off the backboard. That one a much tougher shot than his first. Down low to Brooks, facing Singletary. And they say off of red.
Challenge. Yeah, hey, challenge, please. Yes, please.
Despite running backwards defensively, Brooks been giving the head nod to corner to challenge the out of bounds. Viewing audience at home get to see it before those in the crowd here. Not an easy angle. Singletary reaching from behind and poking it out, perhaps. The bigger question is, did it pass through Brooks's hands to get there? Oh, look out.
经过 IRS 检视，副帮球。
And they will confirm it as a Braves basketball. Braves won last season's regular season series 5-3. They had a home court advantage in that first round of the playoffs. And we're going the other way. An illegal screen or offensive foul by Gillenwater. Guarding Brooks. He's now in the handout for the lane and overshoots it. Mo stumbles on the catch. Back to Singletary with a lot of daylight. Mike Singletary being left open. He is 0 for 7 on the game as Umal blocked, but deflection and a foul in transition by Damon saves the Braves a layup opportunity. And a look at Taipei tip that basketball. Taipei from the elbow. There's a mismatch. AJ driving kick. Singletary, how about from the corner? Finally, Michael Singletary cashing that corner three, and the Braves now with a 7-point lead. Visiones, the pass goes through his hands. Up ahead, Baye stuffs it. How did he find the space? Catching it and able to put it through. The Braves now with a 9-point lead as they've really come alive here in the fourth quarter. A 9-3 run. Timeout on the floor. Ghosthawks need a battle back.
再一次，猎鹰加油，一起来！猎鹰，猎鹰，抬杠抬杠，猎鹰。OK， 来，比赛还没结束，我们持续拿出我们的热情，帮球员加油。 来，一起跳起来哦！双手一起拍拍拍拍，哈喽！来，拍拍手，一起拍起来！来，谢谢你自制的看板，为我们猎鹰加油，为我们的 Ghosthawks 加油！ 哎，冠宇又上电视了，台钢猎鹰。
Here in the fourth quarter, just 2 turnovers and 2 missed field goals. The Braves are going on this run, 9-3 on 4 of 5 shooting. Ollie Daniel, the 1 of 2 international students for the Ghosthawks, is in. And shoots the deep 3. Braves no change in personnel as foul first. Waves off the screen, now asks for Mbaye. Foul on the reach by Carberry.
Call everything here and nothing there, so that's at least consistent.
A lot of ball. Takeaway with a little bit of daylight and drops it in over Wang Yuxiang. Ball game getting away from the Ghosthawks. They need an answer. Passes away from Lamont Brooks as Carberry. Still too much as Lamont Brooks, a twisting, spinning, rebound, and finish all in one. To Jerry, back pass to Mo with a one-handed dunk and a foul at the rim. Left him quite open with the chance to lift off, and Mbaye finally helped up off the floor. Understandable would be sore after that fall. And a look, a smack to the face. Understandable that wouldn't be able to finish that one. Ollie Daniel also on the back line, not making it easy. Archie Goodwin will come in for Gillenwater, and Lai Ting-en will run point. Unable to connect. Does not make the adjustment. Carberry fouled before coming off the down screen. KJ, who will get subbed for Jack. He was the one trailing Carberry and see the hold. Down low to Brooks. Lifting it over the defense, not quite. Singletary shovels it to Goodwin. Guarded by Phil. Mo switches the screen. Loose with the handles, and they say Ghosthawks ball. movement on the Ghosthawks bench. They're 2 for 7 shooting in this quarter. They did more than that to keep up. Carberry on the curl with some room, floats it in. Carberry with 6 points. Pass regarding Goodwin. Lifts up and nothing but net. Carberry this time going left and off the backboard. Little trading basket sequence from the imports. Braves lead right now at 8. Carberry contesting the shot and forcing into a miss. Dangerous pass by Daniel up court. Carberry pops with the right hand. Good. Tobin Carberry with some magic here in the 4th as the Braves call timeout. The Ghosthawks getting some energy. And in the process, we've got some extracurriculars going on. A technical foul to Archie Goodwin. Not to see that one again. He was warned for a flop earlier in the game. I don't know if this was the case. We'll have to see it again.
Okay, Mike. You take it. TG go. go. 小心修。冒一个。下一个。凯杰。
Braves still with a comfortable lead as we peek into the timeout by Aaron Wu.
TG 大3，you and Archie. That's three. Go. Wilson. Right here. Top P. All right, top P. TG pop.
See the contest. It's a high 5 and it's pretty close to a landing area, but the rule does state the cylinder is the space underneath your feet. So if your shooting motion carries you forward from where you initially left, that does not, the rules do not protect you then. Before the Braves get it back, Tobin Carberry with this technical free throw. Carberry is the 4th Ghosthawk to score in double digits. Number 7, Ethan, is in to guard KJ back into the game. I heard the timeout. Gillenwater and Goodwin supposed to get involved with the action. High ball screen as multiple bodies go down. Loose ball on the floor over to Goodwin. An easy two-handed dunk. And a delay of game possible call. And that's danger territory because there was a warning against Grisiones in the first half. Referees will grant a warning. See Brooks and Gillenwater tangled up. I think if Goodwin just let it doink off of his noggin, wouldn't be the warning, but putting his hands up on the ball and putting it down would draw the referee's attention. Ollie Daniel in the middle as Tobin Carberry with the rainbow. It's only a 4-point game. Goodwater driving, and they say block shot as transition foul by KJ. Pretty lucky that is just a common foul. That was nearly a blindside hit on Carberry. Get another look. Does it touch the... No, I don't think it hit the backboard before Daniel got into it. Meanwhile, down the floor, KJ turning it around and definitely a foul. Carberry, the hot hand, backing down Mo. Now to Brooks. His three, got it! Pure by Damon Brooks, and we have a 1-point game. Driving, and a block shot. Taste of his own medicine by Wang Luxiang. Keeping the dribble alive, and he's easily stuffed by Mbaye. Ping balling around as Mbaye with the and one. A frantic sequence as Mo is down again. With a smile, he's helped up. Braves looking at their bench if they want to make a change. Meanwhile, you see Carberry willing to share the rock. Ethan just an inch or two away from stripping that one, but in the end, a successful fast break for the Braves, ending up in Mbaye's hands. One of the best finishers. He is 8 for 9 for 2-point range, 0 for 3 from 3, 0 for 2 from the line in 37.5 minutes. That is the most minutes played, most court time in this game by any Brave. At the free throw line with the crowd getting into it, it rolls out. Break for the Ghosthawks, down by 3. Under 4 minutes to go. Fubon Wei Jazz back in. Carberry attacking baseline, tough jumper, no. Damon Brooks, he's fouled, look out. Daniel trying to go with another effort as I have some friendly fire there on the fall. Brooks will take some inventory and go for these free throws. And look at Daniel kind of land into his teammate. Down the stretch, every single one of these free throws is huge. Brooks is a 77% free throw shooter. Sinks the first. One caveat about Ghosthawks playoff history. There were 2 games last year where at Kaohsiung Fosan Stadium, as Tsinghua University wasn't available. 1-point game. Oh, walled off by Daniel. A tough jumper. Bricks. Aggressively defending Carberry. Mbaye gets back on him defensively. Tobin feeling it, driving right, a lot of space, floats it up, no, but Daniel there, his first points of the game, puts the Ghosthawks up by 1. Carberry's looking for an answer here in the fourth as Archie Goodwin open, no. Ethan with the board as Gumal Weijia will walk it up and call a play. Carberry's got Gillenwater. Trying to find a crease over to Brooks. Shoots it quick. And Carberry races for the board. Lifting up for a three and bottoms it. Timeout Braves as the Ghosthawks not only battle back, take a 2-possession lead with just over 2 minutes left here in the ball game.
Can we stay in 15?
The Braves have been held scoreless since Mo's and one on the fast break. 3:49 left on the clock. Ever since then, it's been all Ghosthawks. A 7-0 run, and here in the fourth, mentioned on the weekend, Tobin Carberry looking for a signature performance at home. Well, how about 17 points coming alive here in the ball game late. The same five for the Ghosthawks. The Braves don't make any changes. Little front court pressure by the Ghosthawks. Now they back off. Horn set for the Braves. Daniel tried to reach for it, ended up taking a shot himself. Put Mbaye at the line, which in this game actually is a good strategy. Mo on the season an 83% free throw shooter. You look at those long arms keep going as you see that right hand back rush. What touched up Daniel, but he's good to stay in. Mbaye, few narrow and seems to affect his power generation. He does shoot from a narrow base all the time. Now he's widening his feet. How about the second go? It's good. Ethan goes to screen as Daniel crashes to the basket. 10 seconds left. Little crossing action. Carberry with Goodwin in front. Rises up, his three, glances off the front rim, but KJ not ready to go. So anyway, slips it to Mbaye, and a foul as the Ghosthawks could not close that passing window. Tanya with 5 personal fouls, but he's been in there battling all of this fourth quarter. There you see he's sliding over, but that left hand down, that's what gets you in trouble. If you keep that left hand even behind you, you can contest the shot with your right. But when you bring that left arm into the picture, that's usually where offenses can draw those fouls. So more Mbaye free throws. He'll first tuck his jersey as and all the commotion Tanya way. Excuse me, Zhou Guiyu will come on for KJ. Only 1:19 left in the ball game as an unlucky bounce. It rattles out. Ghosthawks' home court advantage is playing through. A 1-for-6 free throw shooting night for Mbaye. It rolls out, 1 for 7. Again, this is an 82% free throw shooter coming into tonight. Time running down. The Ghosthawks up by 3. Could really use a basket here. Braves spread him out wide as Brooks quick fire 3. Really did not get a paint touch as dangerous pass. Daniel rushes it out of bounds. All of the Ghosthawks bench jumping up. I believe that is the right call though. KJ coming back in for Josh. Zilway was in for defense, and I guess KJ's in for offense. Get another look. It looks like Daniel's right hand. Archie Goodwin to rebound, or inbound, excuse me. And they will elect to call their short timeout. But presumably Aaron will utilize the time and draw up 2 plays.
Go it. No, Archie, that's you. TG, that's you.
Archie, take it out.
右卫，你要想办法接到球。TG, you gotta catch your ball, all right? You gotta catch your ball here. Let TG catch it.
Before the end of the ball game, our chance to take a quick tour of the TSG Sports Campus. Initially, you saw the baseball diamond, and this is the facility the Ghosthawks have been practicing in. I wonder if they bust out the rackets for a little badminton. And more baseball facilities. This is, after all, the biggest team and the most expense of the TSG athletic group. Takeaway to Gillenwater. Quick fire 3 is short. Rebound Ghosthawks as Goodwin foul from behind. Certainly got the Ghosthawks all up in a roar, but now just clapping, a lot more confidence. Not a bad play drawn by the Braves. You see Carberry, good job protecting the rock, and then not too bad on the fall. And 18 points, 4 for 4 from the line. The Braves are still in a 2 for 1-ish area if they can speed up this offensive possession. You see the faces of the crowd feeling the excitement. A 2 for 2 trip. It's still a 2-possession game. The Braves need to act with some urgency. Gillenwater countering on the catch. Back to Mbaye. Contested 3 on the way, and it bounces out. Braves not in any pressure. The Ghosthawks just walking it up. This one might be over. As Carberry keeping it away. They might as well run the clock down and take a violation as, wait, a kickball violation, and that's it. Unless the Braves can pull off a steal, score. There you see Taipei's left foot. Yes, that is the right call by the referees. And the Ghosthawks will elect to call a timeout. That's not a bad idea. And unlike the Braves, they do save their player timeout in case anything goes wrong with this inbound. The inbounder can call the timeout and give themselves a fresh 5 seconds.
Hey, the ball is really high, so Ethan, you take the ball in. Okay? We start a little bit lower, like a good meter below the inbounds pass. And I want you to line up like this, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Mao, you're the first. You go here. If he's wide open, Ethan, you can throw it. If not, continue screen for here. If nothing happens, if he doesn't get it, Daniel, you sprint here, Damon, you come here to the ball. We just need to inbound the basketball, let them foul you. Okay, let's go here, come on. Team, 1, 2, 3, team. Good speed, good screens.
TSG Ghosthawks 1-1 on this homestand. 1-1 in their regular season series against the Braves. First time playing here in Tainan. Brooks comes for the catch, and he is fouled. So mission accomplished. They get the ball inbounded, and the Braves do see about a second and a half come off the clock. So for both teams, not the worst trade in the world. Now it all comes down to these free throws. What a game to bring in the volleyball crew, support the team. Number 4, Brooks. Trying to be the first 20-point scorer for the Ghosthawks tonight. Also has 17 rebounds. Gets the friendly bounce. This one to ice it. Good as well. Matter of formality now for the Braves as Goodwin takes the layup, and the Ghosthawks inbound, and time will run out. There's your final buzzer with the TSG Ghosthawks, the 90-85 victory, accomplishing a 10-point comeback, no less than twice this game. Once in the first half, once in the second half. The Braves, in fact, take a sizable lead in the fourth quarter, and yet the Ghosthawks fight back. And considering they actually played not a lot of their regular guys, well, I should say, including Ollie Daniel for 9 minutes and 10 seconds, along with Tobin Carberry, who had 15 points in the fourth, along with Damon Brooks, who also had 12. I mentioned how the Braves would have put so much attention on Brooks. They're familiar with him, and he certainly showed off the firepower in their first head-to-head. Last word on the Braves. Archie Goodwin finishes with 33 points. Troy Gillenwater 19 and 10. Mbaye 17 and 8. Teowe 9, 8 and 5. The Braves on the road, 58% from 2, only 27% from 3, and critically missing 10 free throws on the game. Can really ill afford to do that in a close game on the road. Meanwhile, on the Ghosthawks side, not only did they break their 3-game losing streak, they start a little 2-game run here, winning the second and third games 3 in 4 nights. Once again, a very tough task. The Braves previously 2-1, the Pilots 3-0 that last weekend before this. We're waiting on the broadcasters to get coordinated with our player of the game selection, as the Ghosthawks will throw souvenir basketballs to a very enthusiastic home crowd on a Tuesday night. This puts the Ghosthawks 1.5 games up on the Braves. Now, they did maintain the regular season lead over the Braves for most of last season, but they kind of ran into a wall, had some stumbles, and the Braves surged at the end to overtake the Ghosthawks for that number 2 seed. The Braves and the Ghosthawks will actually play each other next, coming up on Saturday night at 5 p.m. from Taipei Hoping Gymnasium. Then the Braves play the Pilots on Sunday, and the Yankee Arc don't play till February 3rd. As Tobin Carberry,
yep. Yes, I can hear you,
is on the headset.
Yeah. Just trying to help my team. I'm still trying to get my feet on the court. You know, came back, had fourth quarter. It's time to win the game, help my team out, do everything I can. Bennett did a great job. He got us there. We played solid defense, and everybody was working hard. Group effort, had to do my part, and we got the win. You know what? I'm used to it because I think the last 2 years playing in Europe, played for some really good teams on a high level. I had to get used to coming off the bench, and one of my roles last year especially was, you know, the fourth quarter. Some games I didn't even play that much to the fourth quarter, so I think that helped me out for this time to try to get the win. Besides the towels, I feel good. I just want to start playing better in the first, second, and third quarter, but I know that's going to come. I'm getting my feet right, and we'll start getting more wins. Yeah. Just encouragement. You know, they keep me up when I'm down, especially throughout the game. But I really want to say thank you to our crowd and our fans. We feel them. Keep coming out. We're going to give you exciting performances and more and more. Yeah. No, I'm used to it. Sometimes I've been playing 9 o'clock TV games, so I'm used to the late games. Give me some more rest. I needed it after the 2 games we had this weekend, and keep it going. Yeah, I'm trying to get back. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, thanks to Tobin Carberry for joining our post game, as his teammates have gone around the entire floor with high fives with the fans in the lower section, and Carberry will actually be very responsible by picking up all the towels his teammates bestowed upon him. We'll also now give a few words to the those still left behind. Carberry ends the game with 19 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. The Ghosthawks overcome 8 free throw attempt difference, where the Braves again don't convert and don't secure a more competitive edge down the stretch. Importantly, the Ghosthawks with a 44-34 edge in points in the paint, according to the stat sheet I was just handed.
I picked the sticky note last day.
So
and there was someone saying, "Can you be clutch?"
Now it's time to go to break, and our final thoughts after this.
他今天也做到了，然后他说今天他整场都没什么表现，但是在第4节他有找到他自己的感觉，然后有帮助球队赢球这样子。他说觉得是一个非常酷的一件事情这样。
好，学员朋友的留言我们多比都看到了，今天也成功的兑换出大家对他的期待，带领的表现出好表现，带领我们成功逆转比赛哈。好，接下来轮到我们的宇谦。
就是谢谢大家在这个周2也进场帮我们加油，就是因为有大家的加油，所以我们才能在主场赢下这个非常艰难的胜利。谢谢大家。
好，一样感谢各位球迷的支持与加油哈。好，我们的允杰。
那4天3战嘛，大家都辛苦了。谢谢你们一直陪在我们身边，然后陪着我们走向这个正确的道路。对，谢谢大家。
好，4天3战哈，不止我们的球员辛苦了，现场球员朋友你们也辛苦了。给你们自己，还有给我们的允杰、宇谦、多比，还有我们烈焰的球员们一个掌声鼓励。好，那接下来马上进入我们回答留言的时间啦。来，一样，我们请3位来帮我们挑个留言，好不好？来。 好 ，OK， 选好了吗？好，那我们马上来回答留言啦。那我们这一次从我们从允杰先来，好吧？允杰先来，帮我读一下你的留言，并且回答一下。
有吗？这个。
90 to 85 is the final score. Call it in. The TSG Ghosthawks emerged victorious in a important head-to-head against the Braves. There's the final team statistics: points, field goal shooting, excuse me, three-point shooting, rebounds, assists, and turnovers. And in the end, the two teams equal in turnovers. Well, the Ghosthawks have a rebounding edge. Those dagger threes by Carberry and Brooks down the stretch. And also, not to get lost, is Venezcrisiones in the first quarter. Really an effective scorer. So the Ghosthawks have different heroes step up, and now they get to enjoy maybe a day or two off. Actually, just one day off, because they play once again on Saturday against the Braves. And the Braves on a back-to-back will play the Pilots. The Pilots are only playing their second game of the season as the second team of a back-to-back. So big challenges coming up for the Braves, but they will return home. Han Tao from Formosa Television and Ling Liren, a former member of the Plus League players group, showing off a revived jean jacket. That'll do it for us tonight. On behalf of FTV, the teams in the Plus League and the League offices, I'm Ryan Chen, and we'll see you in the next one.